Hello, everybody. Welcome to the BSBL Junior Series, race day number 6, week 3, and this is the crazy format. And we got Shadow here with the Nyan Cat. Okay, this is going to be a fun day. We've got crazy format back. We have a new addition to it. I'll explain in just a little bit. Let me just make sure everything is alright with the stream. I think it is. Okay, so today's tracks, we have Classic Hills, Celestial Road, and a random track, which I just decided. Let me take a look here. Go to the league mode. Let's go to the tracks real quick. Bear with me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 was the number. So Japan will be the other track that will be raced today. I'll leave that on. We have a countdown for 13 seconds. We are about to get underway with solos number 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are off. Green flag is in the air. We are underway at Classic Hills in the crazy format. We all love watching the crazy format. And joining me as guest commentator, hold on, let me fix my where I'm going to stream it. Joining me as guest commentator today is my brother, Noel Mighty, aka Jump Dude. How's it going, man?
Doing great today. I'm excited to see what this crazy format has to offer. I've been excited for this for a few weeks now, and I'm so excited to finally get to see it in action.
Horrible wreck down the ramp. Both the leaders upside down. Actually, Silly Goose is in the lead while upside down. Ooh, gets hit by an oncoming car. That looks like Sword is upside down. Is that Sword? No, it's Groot. My bad. So Groot for the other society driver. Now we have VD currently in the lead as they're about to go through another jump. Oh, Napa barrel rolling. Let me also send out the paint to make sure everybody knows that the stream is on. Halfway turn around. We will have the wheel. The wheel of death will decide that. The wheel will decide. So let me clear that up just a little bit. See if I can figure out what Voki said. I can't. Okay, so the wheel of death. I'm gonna show you guys on the screen what that's all about. Here it is. Here's the wheel of death on the window. So we have a chance for turning around. If it lands on the purple marker, you guys will turn around halfway through. And hopefully Shadow has made it halfway to the map. So you'll see the giant Nyan Cat. That signifies halfway through. If it happens to land on turn around, you have to get to the Nyan Cat, turn around, go all the way back to the start, and then try to finish the race. Disco lights, well, that's kind of self-explanatory. Just the lights go crazy here. It's pretty useless, but it's kind of funny. No, don't turn around. Do not turn around. Foki. Okay, you gotta get in the voice chat. We're not turning around. It's the wheel of death. We're not gonna be turning around. Okay, she thought it was turn around because okay, I don't think she was hearing. But no, nobody's turning around. Everyone stay. We didn't spin the wheel yet. Halfway hasn't happened. And of course, there's as you
We're
see.
about to reach it though.
We are about to reach. In fact, we have. It's a little off on the bottom of the screen, so it's almost halfway. Okay, it's halfway now. Here we go. The wheel of death. This will actually determine what goes on. What's it gonna be? First one of the day. Everyone's gonna be safe. So Sith Sob has had mercy on all of your souls. And it will be safe. So everyone, no need to panic. Everyone does not need to turn around. No one's going to die. You're not going to see disco lights. Foki, why do you type it so much?
Voki is writing a paragraph right now. Oh my goodness.
Yes, she is. But everyone is safe. You don't need to turn around. It's all good. I will need Shadow to go halfway through each map. I'm not sure where she is. Okay, yeah, she's still here. Is Voki Nyan? Okay, Voki's Nyan Cat. Okay, my bad. It wasn't Shadow. Voki's messages are still getting blocked. Okay, I feel like I've hardly talked about this race. I haven't even seen chat. I hope the stream is all right. Should probably spin before half because they will get past the marker. If they pass the marker, that's fine. Like if I happen to spin it just a little past halfway, it's gonna be all right. As long as you pass halfway, it'll be fine. But jump, dude, you're gonna have to remind me in case I forget. I'm not gonna do it
I'm
today.
gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Thank
I've
you.
messed up a few times, but I'll try.
Oh, silly
Oh, he's
goose!
over.
We've lost a United Autosports driver, silly goose, off the final ramp, and he will not get points this race.
That's race over. They're way too far in this race.
United Autosports driver will not get points in solos #1 of the day. Everybody else, I believe, is still alive. Maybe only 7 drivers here, actually. That's interesting. Gonna go over the ramp. We had someone that just joined the live stream. I believe that was Voki. Hey, what's going on?
Yes, I've got a question.
Yes.
You said that turning around would be halfway, right?
Yeah, I spin the wheel, and if it happens to go on turn around, then everyone turns around. Yes.
Okay, so where does Neon Cat get put then?
Wherever halfway is on the map.
But but if the wheel gets spun after halfway,
Well, then everyone would just turn around then.
okay, so we don't need Neon Cat.
We might, because some people might be lagging behind. Anyway, here's the
Oh,
finish.
okay.
VD for Skoda. Big contact with the Mercedes. Side by side. The 45 gets turned into the wall, and VD is going to win for Skoda. Second, NASCAR Nut. Third, No Miles. Fourth, Hype Blocks. Fifth, Groot. Sixth, G-Man. And seventh, Apple. And 3 finishers did not finish this race.
I saw a lot of people get put in the wall at the end of that race. Gonna be interesting to see if anyone's got a clip after that race.
Very interested indeed. And why is Canyon Run an option? Canyon Run should not be an option. Let me fix that. Where is Canyon Run? Canyon Run should not be an option. It should be Tropical Bay, Celestial Road, and Classic Hills. Those are our 3 tracks today. But it's alright because we're still going to go to that one. Alright, so Skoda, first race win of the day for anybody, that is. For the crazy format. Skoda is going to put their team in the solos #1 win column. As we prepare ourselves for solos #2. And we kind of start to get crazy. Here's Foki with Nyan Cat again. Again, this signifies halfway, just as a marker to give you guys, in case someone's lagging behind and they don't gain an advantage on somebody. That's why the marker's there.
I can't think of something more intimidating than driving down Tropical Bay and then seeing a flying Nyan Cat in the distance. That
Yeah,
just sounds
it
horrifying.
is a little scary. Nyan Cat is kind of scary in general, let alone a giant one floating above you while racing. But I would like to talk about today's sponsor just a bit. It is going to be the BSBL Junior Series Dreamcatcher 500. Big thanks to Shadow and Ismo for sponsoring this weekend's Junior Series racing. Dreamcatcher is a 7-member South Korean girl group under Dreamcatcher Company. The members are, I would absolutely slaughter all of their names and the pronunciation. So there it is in the chat. Those are all 7 members. Also, welcome Rice to the chat. Each member represents a nightmare or fear. The group debuted on January 13, 2017 under Happy Face Entertainment with the single album Nightmare. They have a unique sound to their music as it is heavily influenced by rock and metal. If you have encountered K-pop before, but were not a fan of the pop sound, you might want to give Dreamcatcher a listen. That was the music you heard at the start for those of you who tuned into the stream a bit early. That was their song Airplane, which was pretty good. They also had another song that we played yesterday, which was Fly High. Both of those were really good. Those are the only 2 I've ever heard of them, and I enjoyed them both. So give them a search. Maybe listen to their music, give them a try. I see the Wheel of Death is still visible. That should not be. All right, let's clear up some space on the screen, shall we? Rotate object before dirt ends. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, Voki. Okay.
Rotate the wheel, I believe. Spin the wheel.
Oh yeah.
Before the
Okay.
turn ends.
I think she was saying it that way because Roblox was moderating it. But yeah, I will rotate it right around halfway. Volvo Jr. didn't race Solos 1 due to a technical difficulty. Roger just said in the chat. So Volvo Jr. did not race Solos number 1, and that's kind of big. Again, sorry, the driver and point standings on the left side are not updated from yesterday, but Volvo Jr. had a fantastic day. They got a 1-2-3 finish in their trios, and they got 2 other wins on the day. They had tons of points. So for them, miss Solos 1, not a great start.
Yeah, I mean, some people may think, hey, you just missed one race. How bad can that be? But if your entire team misses that, that is so many points that that you lose right there, and that could be in a lot when we approach the end of the season. 1 point can make a difference.
It definitely can, and looks like that's not going to be the case this go around because we have all 10 drivers. So we'll be waiting for them. Thank you, NASCAR 0869 for the follow. Appreciate it. Should bring us to 255. Ripped all the people who just got an ad right now. Sorry about that. We should still get, you guys should still see the start of the race by the time it ends. And this is new with the crazy format, turning around. But it's actually a little tamer than it was last season. Last season it was very crazy. We had we had ropes. We had low gravity, I believe. It was a lot, and you guys enjoyed. Some of you enjoyed it, and some of you thought it was a little excessive. So this is why we tuned it down just a little bit. But 10-second countdown till we're underway. Second race of the day. Then we get to duos, and then the quad races. We all love the quad races. Green flag. Underway at Solos number 2 at Japan, which was the very random track of the day. I did a random number generator, and I went in order of the tracks in the map list. And 22 landed. The 22 was the number. So the 22nd track in the map list was Japan.
And I know a lot of people hate this track, so it might just be crazy. It's still going to be crazy for them.
It very well might be. Someone hits the pillar. That is a Skoda driver. He hits the bridge.
Almost out. Almost out of the map, Mighty.
Oh, and he collects Fox with him. He's still wrecking. Yeah, he almost got out. He's lucky that pillar was there to save him. He hit that just a little bit wrong. That could have been horrible. 4 wide for the lead. Hockey footed with it. Uni and Hype Blocks. It looks like Wally West is trying to make some noise here. He's going to fall back. Mighty, that RNG of yours has poor taste. Hey, this time it was Google. I had the random number generator from Google. So everybody who doesn't like Japan, they can blame Google for this. Even I kind of feel like it fits, though. I feel like Japan was a good track for today anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. With these curves and the low walls, anything's possible here. And the ramp. I can't forget the ramps.
Definitely. Definitely.
Almost to almost a halfway, Mighty.
We are getting very close. Dropping Google as an RC Coleslaw sponsor right now. Moki is not half. Well, there's the halfway point as signified by the giant Nyan cat. Why is it a Nyan cat?
That is so intimidating.
That's what we're doing. All right, here's the wheel. What's it going to be? We're going to be safe? Death? Disco lights? What could it be? Oh, gosh. It's turn around, everybody. Turn around. Everybody needs to turn around. Turn around. Go back to the start. Everyone needs to turn around. Go back to the
first time we're going to see this.
Genius Puppy currently is in the lead. He got an advantage because he was technically last. Okay, this is what you guys got to do. I hope everyone's watching the stream that's listening to this right now. You have to turn around, go back to the start, and then try to finish the race. So once you hit the start, you can just hit it. It doesn't really matter. As long as you just hit like a wall with the start or just like signify that you got to the start and then turn around and just try to finish. Spin sooner next time. Okay, I will try. I didn't see the Nyan Cat until I did. The second I did, I spun the wheel. So I couldn't do too much sooner than that. But the run-in order is inverted. So technically, Uni right now is in third. This guy's currently, Monster Jam is in 8th. I believe that's 8th. Bucket is in 2nd, trying to catch Genius. And just for a small period of time, we're actually going to have drivers going in the opposite directions. I'm very curious to see how this unfolds. Genius Puppy will be the first driver to turn around. So he's going to get to the start here. He's got to hit it. Just make sure you get to the start. Oh, you got to turn around, turn around. He overshot it. He needs to go back.
Oh, yeah. He hit it too perfectly.
He did. He was maybe aiming for the wall. He's got to go. Oh, now he's stuck. He's got to respawn his car.
He had such a big lead, so he'll still be in this, but it's not what you wanted to have.
All right, so this is Monster Jam. There's a car going right past him. That's Napa. You got a good start.
Careful. You're going to have cars going forward and cars
You have
going
to cross the
right
finish line. Cross the finish line, and he crosses it definitely. That was a lot of momentum. Driver's absolute chaos, but Bucket does that perfectly. Gets to the start, turns around, and currently holds the lead. There's other drivers still going backwards. Okay, so far I'm actually liking this a lot. There's actually some skill involved. Some drivers just absolutely yeeted themselves, which was not the right choice. You need to slow down. All you need to do is cross the finish line. You don't need to cross the finish line going Mach 5. You just need to get there.
And really what I didn't take into account was if you have a giant lead and some people are way far behind, you're going to have people going forward and backwards. That can be horrible if something goes wrong.
Yes, and it's going to be kind of interesting to see how that unfolds of the day. But Bucket and Genius Puppy, they got through it the best. They're currently side by side for the lead. We have a driver far back in the pack. I think that's Wally West. He wasn't able to get turned around quite as clean as his fellow competitors, though he should still be in contention for the win at the end of this. Okay, you're definitely going to have to let me know what you guys think of this after the race day. This was just a crazy idea we thought of. So far, the first time doing that ever. I hope all 10 of you drivers feel privileged to do that.
And I can tell you right now, there is a lot of Cup guys and other juniors in the stream right now, definitely taking notes, taking into account what this is going to be like and what they should do.
Yes, I really hope the Cup Series drivers are also watching this. We've got almost 50 viewers, so I'm going to say there's definitely some Cup drivers that are watching this. I hope you guys are taking notes. That is how it's, they actually did it pretty well, so that's pretty much exactly how you want it to get done. Besides, like, going through the finish line at, like, Mach 5, you guys didn't need to do that. You got to brake a little bit before then. All you need to do is cross the line. That's it. You can either hit the line or cross it. Really doesn't matter too much. But everyone is pretty much back in a pack. Wally West has almost caught the main group. It's very, very dark. Voki, if you can light up the track, please, because it is extremely dark, and people are going to hit the ramps. I can't even see the ramps, besides very faintly. There we go. There's the lights, and we have two drivers who've already hit the ramps. They are upside down. They probably will be able to rebound before this race ends. Looks like Hockey Foot hit the ramp, Ron. Oh, you guys got to hit the ramp center. You either have to totally avoid it or hit its center.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh my gosh, there's another driver upside down. That's Genius Puppy, and he collects hype blocks with him. Genius Puppy dominated this race, and he gets collected by a ramp later on. Now we have 3-car breakaway. Bloxy Boy is currently first in the 666. In the Hell 666 Volvo Junior. But here comes Uni for United Autosports. It's UPNC. Does he have a run on him? I think he does. Is it enough? He's going to come up just short. Bloxy Boy is going to win for Volvo Junior. Second is UPNC. Third, Fox. Fourth, Hype Blocks. Fifth, Bucket. Sixth, Hockey Foot. Seventh, Wally. Eighth, Genius Puppy and Monster Jam Fan. Last point span position in ninth.
I thought that run was going to go UPNC's way, but just
I also thought he would have had just a little bit more momentum catching Bloxy Boy, but it did not materialize. And Volvo Jr., after missing Solo's number 1, is going to rebound, and they are going to claim victory in Solo's number 2 on the day. So,
Celestial Road is up next, Mighty.
This will be fun. Celestial Road, which, based on in suggestions channel in BBR, the BSBL BBR chat, is going to go up to a vote if you guys want to permanently unban this track. There was enough votes. So we're going to talk about maybe unbanning Celestial Road.
I'm just gonna say one thing. I weep for the people that would have to deal with tickets if you unban this.
Yes, it may be pretty rough. But hey, yesterday we only got a total of 8 tickets, which is an average of 4 per series. That's kind of where our mark is. If we can keep between like 4 to 6 tickets per series per race day, that we can handle that. Anything more than that is not what we would like. So if we can
Yeah, you're gonna go way
have
over that, Mike.
granted, yeah, probably considering today is the crazy format, it's probably gonna have a lot more tickets. But if we can just keep the 4 to 6 tickets per series per race day, we might be all right. Just got to keep that up. But we have nearly 60 viewers watching. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. For those of you who might be new, we are Backstretch Battles League for the game Backstretch Battles on Roblox. You're watching the Junior Series right now. This is the crazy format. So the crazy format is, well, kind of self-explanatory. It's crazy. We have a chance of everybody dying halfway through. Sometimes there's a chance of disco lights to go off. There's a chance for people to have to turn around. We have quad races, which is 4v4v4. It's going to be a fun day. And we also have crazy tracks to go along with it. So if you're tuning in for the first time, you've picked a very good day to tune in because it's going to be a very entertaining. It already was. That was the first time in the last race that we ever had a turnaround halfway through.
We got a dance party on the grid.
We do. Who we got dancing? My God's ult account and a Napa driver. I don't know.
I think that might be Bucket.
It probably is Bucket. I think it's Bucket. I'm gonna say it is.
Oh, we got more drivers joining in this party.
This is going to be Duos A. There's only one Duos bracket. Then we hit the quad races. Now we got 4 people dancing, just chilling out. Here's VD, Napa. Might be an auto. I don't think it's an auto sport driver. Who's the other guy dancing? The Blueprints. Blueprints is the other guy. We should almost have everybody. Countdown should be initiated pretty soon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 drivers, missing 1, and then we'll get a countdown and get underway.
Yeah, forget a countdown. All these guys got to run back to their cars at a rapid rate.
Disco lights on Celestial is frying my brain already. That would be fantastic. I actually hope we get disco lights for this race.
I also hope as well. I think that would be just so fun.
And why did we add disco lights? Just because we can. I mean, there was just like, I was like, okay, we have death, we have safe, we have turn around. There's got to be like that one really small one that's insignificant that we need to add to the wheel. There's a 13% chance of that happening, by the way. 13% chance of disco lights. So statistically, we're going to get it at least once today, whether it be Cup or Junior or both. Still missing 1 driver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Countdown is going to probably be initiated pretty shortly. It looks kind of weird at Celestial right now because we turned up the brightness. There's countdown, 30 seconds.
Oh, there they all go.
Drivers getting in their cars. In fact, it looks like Blueprints did not spawn his car, so we do have all 10 drivers for this race. In this race, the teams in this race, as I scroll up through the Discord, will be Volvo Junior, Squid Force, United Autosports, Napa, and Skoda. 5 seconds. We're about to get underway at Celestial Road for the first time this season. Green flag is out. Let the chaos begin. VD, he won the first race of the day. Gets out of the gate first. We have a Napa upside down. It's early on, though. Very long track, actually. So if you do happen to fly off or get involved in a wreck, it's a lot of time to catch up. That was going to be very entertaining to see when the disco lights go on or if people have to turn around. Skoda on his roof. It's going to fall to the back.
It is one of the big things about this map. High speed downhill. This might cause a lot of accidents today and right now, possibly.
Drivers all on top of each other going downhill. We'll see if that comes true, Noel. Big run for the United Autosports. It's UPNC. He goes to the lead after coming up just short at Japan in the last race. Monster Jam fan currently at the back of the pack. Okay, Noel, I have a question. If you are further back in the pack, do you want to wait up a little bit and kind of just stay around this zone in case we do get a turnaround? It won't be too much of an advantage, but you would be technically the first one to do it.
Oh, absolutely. If I'm in this race, I am staying in the back because you don't want to risk yourself getting caught up in an accident, flying off the map up here. And if you do turn around, like you said, they got the advantage. They can just turn around really fast, and they'll be the leaders coming back. So absolutely, I am staying in the back.
Now, this may be a hot take, but I actually kind of like Celestial Road with the brightness all the way turned up. I thought it would probably be Cancer, but it's not, actually. I think it looks okay. The sky's a little weird how it's all gray. But I feel like it just looks nicer. It just looks nicer. Well, we're about...
Foki just said wheel on the as an announcement.
we have not hit halfway yet. This is too soon. We have not hit halfway yet. And I know what you're talking about, Voki. We want to do it before they hit halfway. We're not quite there yet. It's going to be about another 15 seconds. All right, now we're going to hit the wheel. Here's the wheel, guys. Here goes the wheel of death. What are we going to get? Safe. Disco lights. Death or turn around. Oh, it's going to be so close. We're going to be turning around. You need to get to the Nyan Cat, and then you're going to turn around. Everybody turn around.
Oh, did some people hit the Nyan Cat? Oh, we got one flipping.
No one hit the Nyan Cat. They just all one on top of each other.
I don't know if all of them actually made it to the Nyan Cat. I think some may have stopped earlier.
I think everybody did make it to the Nyan Cat. And Bucket flies off the map. Okay, so I need to clarify. Whoever just flew off the map, you need to hit the Nyan Cat again. You need to hit halfway again. So I hope
that might be race over then.
That probably is race over. They have to hit the Nyan Cat again. Flying off the map, as you know, that would be an extreme advantage on the entire field. So they do have to hit the Nyan Cat again. But right now here...
You got to be careful here because he's going forward and he got the entire pack running backwards right now.
Oh, they can't go up the ramps going backwards. Those are pure blocks, and Blue Prince gets stuck on the catch fence. They can't hit the ramps. Okay, guys, you got to avoid the ramps with everything you've got.
And you have to avoid the oncoming Bucket that is going full speed towards them.
There goes Bucket through one driver. We're going to stay on board with Bucket here as he tries to navigate. Cars going the other way around. Barely avoids his teammate by inches.
Oh, it's got to narrow up right here. Oh, we can use the ramp. There we go.
Other cars also hit right into the ramp. It looks like he's going to make it through cleanly. The Skoda almost runs into him. Yes, they need to touch the checkers. You need to touch the checkered finish line. Then you can turn around. If you do not touch the checkered finish line or get to the Nyan Cat, you will pretty much be disqualified for this race. UPNC has made it. He's going to be the first one to turn around. Have to avoid the drivers, and there goes UPNC. He's off the map. Okay,
Hit the bagpipe.
He does not need to touch the Nyan Cat. He already did. He already hit the start, so he can start right now. He can start right now. He is good. He does not need to go back to the Nyan Cat just because he went to the start. As chaos unfolds, as everyone is trying to get to the start, Bucket is almost to the Nyan Cat, and we have Prophecy upside down through the map into the shadowy realm.
Another car up and over. This is insane. I think that was the third car.
Oh my gosh, there is chaos everywhere. I believe Prophecy did make it to the start, so he should be fine. As long as you made it back, as long as you hit the Nyan Cat and you made it to the start-finish line again, you're good. You don't need to hit the Nyan Cat again.
And yeah, guess what, Mighty? Bucket needs to go past these guys again. backwards at full speed.
He does. Bucket will have to encounter everybody again going backwards, and he can't hit the ramps. He has to avoid them since they're pretty much just blocks when you're going the wrong direction. But let's see who's actually in the lead. It should be second place because Bucket is marked as the leader, although he is not. Let's actually stay on Bucket. He's about to encounter the pack. Let's see how well he's able to navigate this. Again, Bucket's still trying to make it back to the start-finish line after the turnaround. There goes his teammate, who's in the lead. He crosses 2 cars cleanly. And now here comes most of the drivers from the pack. Oh, he hit a car, and he's over. Bucket runs into a driver head-on over the ramp, and he flies him off. Oh, my gosh.
That is, oh, no.
Bucket, I believe that is going to be a penalty on Bucket. He went right for him. And Bucket's day has gone from bad to worse, knocking off a driver. Wow.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. That's just a heartbreaker.
Not only did Bucket aim for the ramp, which he couldn't go through, he also aimed for the driver, the one driver that was around him. Clips him and flies off the map. There he goes. He's probably going to be way too far back to even get any points. How many drivers are left? It looks like we do have most of the field. I think they're a little further ways up. Yes, they are. Let's go to the front leaders. My God's account, the other Napa driver, who has had a much more fortunate day than Bucket. Currently in first. Second is UPNC. They are currently the leaders, as we are about 2/3 of the way through this map. Yeah, not only did Bucket go straight towards the wall, which was the ramp, you can't hit it going backwards, but he also aimed for another driver, which ended up, I believe that was a Pigment, flying over the map.
I hate to say it, that's probably going to be a rather large penalty for Bucket. That was just so unfortunate for the Pigments. I mean, he just ricocheted right off his car. It just flew probably like twice the height of the wall and went over. That was insane.
Well, the turnaround has definitely led to some chaos with cars going in opposite directions from one another. It went very well in the first race. Japan, for the first time ever doing this, it went very smooth. I don't think really anybody had any problems. But this race, even though the track is just as wide, it has been very chaotic. Multiple drivers flying off the map.
We've seen it about 3 or 4 times now, but I also want to point out, look at this wall. Look how small it is in terms of height. That's all you get. It is, as we've seen, it is so easy to fly over this map.
We are about 15. Oh, there's the United Auto Sports flipping upside down. He saves it. 20% of this, actually no, 10% of this map left until we're going to crown a winner in probably the longest PBR race ever. BSBL race in existence. So we have oh, here comes the entire pack. We have 5 cars. My bad, 6 cars. It'll soon be 8. Getting closer to the end. Oh, Bloxy Boy off the map. I don't know what happened. He made contact with somebody else in the Volvo Junior, a Bloxy Boy who won a previous race, will not finish. Ryan Rocks upside down. 4-way battle for the lead. Napa gets turned. He's in the air. UPNC trying to fend off the Blueprints. Can United Auto Sports get a win? Or is it going to be VD? Contact! A 45 spins across the line. And UPNC for United Auto Sports is going to win. Second is VD.
Finish.
Prophecy third. Monster fourth. Fifth Blueprint. Sixth God's Account. And seventh Ryan Rocks. And we do have a late finisher. It'll be PM Raptor, who looks like, oh, he might, I'm not sure if he's going to get there in time. Can he get 8th place points? Otherwise, he would DNF.
Mighty, what did we just watch? That was outrageous.
I do not think the Pigment driver will finish. He's going to
gonna
come up just short, and he will not finish 8th. Well, that was one of the most chaotic races I believe I have ever seen. And that wasn't even, turning around was only half the chaoticness. That ending was crazy. So I'm getting reports that Blocks killed himself. It looks like he did. It didn't look like anybody, from what I did see, got into him and wrecked him. It looked like he just unfortunately made a mistake. And it didn't work out. But United Autosports UPNC, after probably the most chaotic BSBL, I was messed that up bad, BSBL finish I've ever seen. It's going to go to United Autosports.
I can tell you right now, every Cup driver watching this right now is probably feared for their life right now. Like, they have to race this later today. I include myself, so I'm pretty scared myself. This is going to be wild to watch later.
So now I'm getting
Or rather, to
reports.
race later.
Now I'm getting reports that he did not cause a wreck by himself. It looks like he got turned by a push and then got hit by somebody else and wrecked. So, well, penalty reports are going to be fun. We'll open those up after Cup Series, about a half an hour or so. I hope you're entertained. Mighty, I hope you're entertained. I have been entertained. I hope all about 60 of you who are watching have been entertained. I'm not sure if the drivers are. I'm not. Besides UPNC, I'm sure he's quite happy right now for United Autosports.
All these drivers want to go home, Mighty. They probably just want to pack it up and go
I
home.
am so curious to see what the poll has. Because the first turnaround at Japan, that was okay. It went fine. It actually went just as almost exactly how I was hoping it'd go. And then once we hit Celestial Road with the turnaround, it was nothing but pure chaos. And now we're gonna have to go for the second duos bracket at Classic Hills. The crazy maps all day long. Are you having fun yet? That's good. That's a good it's a good idea for a poll. Let me do a poll real quick. Let's do a new poll.
I can tell right now, I am having fun. Like, I'm not driving. If I was driving, I would vote no in a heartbeat. But as a watcher, as a commentator, absolutely. This is full-blown entertainment.
All right, just released a poll. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the poll. Are we having fun? Yes,
Oh,
no,
a lot of people having
or
fun.
Looks like, all right, we got some people having fun. That's nice. It's great to see. Sorry about the ad. Becoming Fox Sports. Greedy with the ad revenue. All right, in this duos race, we are going to have Smirnoff, Microsoft, Society, Verizon, and Mercedes. Currently have 6 drivers, which actually 7 drivers. Currently missing 3. And we may be a little light on the duos races because there is drivers who have to save their starts for the quad races we have later. Are you having fun yet? Let's see the poll. Are we having fun? Most of you are having fun. That's nice. In fact, it's probably most people that have ever reacted to the poll. Some of you are losing your mind. Most of you are having fun, though. For our majority are. That's very good to see. This is what
That's
we're here
awesome.
for. We're here to have fun. We like to party. We like to have fun. And I think it's been that so far. We're definitely missing some drivers, however. We have both Mercedes. We have a Society. We have a Smirnoff. Actually, here's the 41 again. That is Microsoft. So just a lot of 1 drivers here. Maybe a little less chaotic of a race. We only have 6 drivers. So we'll have a countdown probably shortly. Still waiting on drivers to show up. One of our races can't join. I'm subbing. Who do I join? You can, if you're a part of, is VQ60 here? I don't see VQ60. Oh, we just got 2 that just joined. So that should lead us to 8 drivers. That should be enough for our countdown pretty soon. All right, so Noel, what have your thoughts been so far on the new crazy format for today?
Well, crazy. there's no other way to describe it but crazy. This is way more crazy than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I didn't take into account that drivers are going to be going forward and backward at the same time, and we saw someone collide head on with someone. They flew off the map. We had like 5 other guys fly off the map last race. I mean, this is just mind-blowingly crazy, and I can't wait to see the next few races that are going to take place,
We
including this
have
one.
even a more chaotic race coming up at Classic Hills, the most chaotic track on the crazy format schedule. All right, are we having fun? 56% of you said yes, 25% said no, and 19% just said ah.
Honestly, if I was a driver, I'd be screaming too. I mean, it's chaotic.
We have 10 drivers. Countdown should start in very soon. Vexterity is the only we're waiting on. We're waiting for Vexterity to put on a scheme. Vexterity, if you are watching, you have to put on the number. I believe it's the 21. Run the 21 car as your base, and then we should be able to get this race underway. So Vexterity can put on the 21 car, which is the Verizon base. There's 30-second countdown. Here we go.
He's got to hurry up. He's got about 25 seconds. He's got to spawn this car.
Unironically, so much fun from this. Love being a spectator and not a participant. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how everybody feels right now. I feel like everybody that raced that final race, besides the winner, probably hated it. They probably, besides the guys who finished up front, probably did not like that. But I think we're about to have, I don't know if we can top that last race. I don't know if anything can top that last race, but we'll see. We're off. Green flag. Second duos race of the day for the Junior Series at Classic Hills this time around. Dexterity in the 97. This is not an approved scheme, so not sure why he's running this. He needs to run the 20, so if so, that'll be a 2-point penalty if he's unable to put on the proper scheme. All right, down the first ramp. Everybody wrecks. And Vexterity jumps out of his car. Vexterity has jumped out of his car. It looks like he's deleted his car, and he is just mindlessly standing on the track.
Hey, come on, man. You got to reset. This is still really early. He can get back in this.
Yes, and hey, we still have a chance halfway through for the Wheel of Death. So even if you feel like your race is over, there's a chance everybody resets, and you could get a brand new start.
2 Mercedes are stopped right there.
4 cars stopped here. Thunder and Now for Society. Both the Mercedes and the Smirnoff. Meanwhile, 3-car breakaway for the lead. Microsoft currently 1-2, and then we have the lone Verizon of A2W Apple in third. Still a 3-car breakaway. We have 2 other cars. Oh, here's Dominic just sitting motionless.
He jumped out.
He jumped out of his car and reset. Again, anybody who has problems at this track, do not give up. There may be a reset halfway through. There's also just a lot of time to catch up because, again, there may be a turnaround and there may be a reset, which will be coming up very soon, probably about in the next, I don't know, about 20 seconds from now. Believable, a.k.a. Geno is in the lead. 2-car breakaway. Side by side with the Verizon driver. Everybody else pretty spread out. This is where the action is. There's halfway. All right.
Halfway.
We are going to open up the wheel. Here we go. Spinning the wheel again. What's going to happen? Safe, death, disco, or turn around? Oh, it's going to be really close. I think everyone's safe. Saab has had mercy on your soul, and everybody's safe for this race.
Yeah, see, Saab, he felt bad for the last race, honestly.
Even Saab himself saw the chaos that unfolded in Duos A and did not want to see that happen again. At least 2 times in a row. So everybody's safe. There'll be nothing special that happens this race, and we will finish as we are.
Yeah, that's bad news actually for all the people that had to respawn or maybe flew off the map because they were wishing for death. They wanted a reset. They wanted a clean slate. They're not going to get that, and I don't think they're going to reach the ending.
It's just 6 cars that are currently out front, 3 drivers right now that are racing, which include Vexterity, VQ60, great front flip from Thunder now, and Dominic, who's still at the start. And I believe we're missing somebody else as well. The field is very spread out. You guys can already see it at the bottom. 4-car breakaway for the lead. Big run from GX Pro. Now Thunder now takes the lead for Society as we approach the last jump.
Yeah, this one normally might be the most chaotic because it's such a hard jump to do.
Everyone takes it extremely conservative. GX Pro gets out of there the cleanest, along with Apple. It's looking to be a 6-car battle for the win. A Microsoft, a Verizon, Mercedes, Society, and another Microsoft. Is Microsoft the only? Okay, we have 2 Societies and 2 Microsofts. Oh, Apple upside down. Believable runs into him. And then he hits the pillar trying to get back going. And that will hurt his chances at a win.
As they're approaching the end here.
We're going to stay on NR Poly. Always a very entertaining driver to watch. Very aggressive. Maybe the most aggressive in the Junior Series. He's looking to take the lead from the Mercedes. IDK, he takes the lead from him. Clears them barely.
Mercedes, one of their drivers had to reset. He's got to get some points here.
NR Poly trying the block. He gets blocked into the wall. 3 wide for second. 4 wide for the lead. Thunder now with it. Apple with a run with Verizon, but it's not enough. It's going to be Thunder now for Society. Gets the win in Duos B. Second is Apple. Third, GX Pro. Fourth, NR Poly. Fifth, IDK. And Believable gets 6th. And Vexterity, although a very rough race, he will get points. Finishes 7th. Everybody else will not finish this race. So that is a Society win. Congratulations to Thunder now and Society. I'll put their name in the Duos B win column. As we prepare for the first quad race of the day, Quad A.
Oh, this is going to be fun, Mighty.
And we're back at Japan.
Yeah, probably the least chaotic track out of the other 2.
Surprisingly, I do agree. So this will be quad race. Let's go over it again. The drivers in this quad race, which will be 4v4v4, Verizon, Microsoft, and Society. In Smirnoff, this race will have 1 car. And that's based off of the stand-ins off of yesterday. So that's the order we did it in. So Verizon, Microsoft, Society, and Smirnoff. But Smirnoff only has 1 car. Make that clear. And here's the giant Nyan Cat. Not getting over that.
Yeah, that is something for sure. Not sure I thought I'd ever see it in a BBR, but here we are.
And now it doesn't show on the left side of your screen, but Verizon yesterday did take the points lead in the Junior Series. I don't have the points that are updated as of yesterday scrolling on the left, but Verizon did take the lead. For those of you wondering about why they're first in the quad race, that's because they are the current team points leaders right now. So getting set for the first quad race of the day. Surprisingly, we haven't had death. We've had 2 turnarounds and 2 safes. Do you think we're going to get death this time around, Noel?
Oh yeah, that was a kiss of death right there, Mighty. I'm calling it right now. Death is going to be this race. We've had turnaround, we've had safe. I guess there was a chance for Disco, but I think it's going to be death this race. I think everyone's going to reset. And it's going to be a clean slate.
So you're thinking it's going to be death. I think we're going to get Disco. I think this is the time that we're going to land on Disco.
I was really hoping it's going to be for Celestial Road. Kind of have Disco, fry your brain a little more. But I'm fine with Disco as well. I think that'll be entertaining.
What do you guys think it's going to land on? I should do another poll, but for some reason the polls don't like it to work.
Yeah, I think I got an ad break right now. At least I got an ad break.
Sadly, I can't redo the poll. Oh, you did get an ad break. Well, everybody should be back from the ad break. And we almost have all the drivers. It should be 13 cars. There can be up to 13 cars here.
And I may be wrong, but I believe this is the most cars we've had in a race in Junior Series today.
Yes, it is the most we've had all season. We have not gone over 10 racers in the Junior Series. This race has the potential to bring us 13.
Oh, this is gonna be so chaotic. This is gonna be so much fun to watch. I cannot wait to see how this is gonna unfold.
We currently have 10 drivers in the server. We're waiting on 3 more. Who do we got here? Do we have all Microsofts? I think we have 3 Microsofts. We have an incredible lineup of 4 societies. We have our 1 Smirnoff and 2 Verizon. So we're missing a Microsoft and 2 Verizons.
It's gonna be a big break, a bad break for Verizon if they don't get those 2 drivers. I mean, that's
Yeah,
a
and
lot
again,
of
they're the
points
points
lost.
leaders right now. This is a very big moment for them to try to get some decent points. See if you really do have the manpower in your team and not just 1 or 2 guys holding up everybody. So they're really going to need another 2 drivers to join. We just had another driver spawn in a car. That's Hype Blocks, which I believe is a Microsoft. So that should be 4 Microsofts and only 2 Verizons. That's going to hurt them a lot if that is the case.
Yeah, not only is it going to hurt them in the points, but it's also going to hurt them really on the track because think about it. You have multiple teams with 4 drivers. That is so many guys that are against you, and so many guys are going to work together. So that's got to be such a disadvantage for them.
We have Xterity and Apple. Just
Oh,
got
he just said
Apple
third
just
Verizon
said
is
the third
coming.
Verizon is on the way, so they will hopefully at least have 3. There's room in the server. There is room in the server for a 12th driver. Just waiting for them to join, then we will get underway with the first quad race of the day. I'm actually starting to wonder if BSBL Cup is going to have to get delayed by about 10 minutes due to the sheer chaos that has unfolded so far in the Junior Series. 45-second countdown initiated. Well, if the third Verizon is on the way, they better hurry up. Time is running out. You see the countdown there. 30 minutes until Cup. We should make it in time, though
It's going to be close.
it will be close. There may be like a 5-minute delay. I do also have to update all the stream. That won't take longer than 5 minutes though. 15 seconds until we get started.
Oh, look at this stacked field, Mighty. This is going to be crazy.
11 cars, the biggest Junior Series field of the season. BSBL Junior Series Dreamcatcher 500. First quad race of the season. We're underway at Japan. Society out front early. Apple second. Here's Sword with a huge run. He gets shoved into the wall. More contact over the door. Sword is going to spin and into the guardrail. Now over the ramp. Rotate objects sooner. Okay, I'll do that. I will do it sooner. It's just kind of funny how Roblox doesn't allow to say wheel. You have to say object. Oh, wreck in the front. I think that was VQ60. And now again, Smirnoff, I know you probably only see one Smirnoff in this race, and that is correct. They only have one car. They're split across all the quad races. So they'll have one driver here, one driver in quad B, and 2 drivers in quad C. So they get an equal 4. Rotation happens. That's funny. I don't know why Roblox would do that. Groot with the lead right now. Getting pressure from Dexterity from Verizon. Thank you, Prince, for the follow. Up to 256
Oh, we got a
now.
wreck. I think it was the Verizon back there that just hit the wall and flipped.
And he hits again. Verizon wrecks even further back. And we are about to hit the wheel. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Here is the wheel. What is going to happen? We're going to spin it. Here we go. What will the fate be? Oh, it's going to be turn around again. Turn around. Once you hit the Nyan Cat. Turn around once you hit the Nyan Cat. Looks like everybody has. Trying to brake while going downhill. That is a challenge. Driver's still trying to go in the right direction. Or the opposite direction, depending on your point of view. Ooh, Microsoft.
I think everyone turned around nicely there. They were nice and slow, but they turned around nicely.
Dexterity currently had got the run into that deal. It says he's first, but it's actually last. Let's go to the front of the pack with Hype Blocks and Groot, who got turned around the easiest. We've had
Yeah, really, what you really want to do if you're racing this race, you really want to be in a big pack. Honestly, you don't want anyone going forwards and backwards at the same time. So actually, if I was some of these guys, personally, I'd lay back. I want everyone in a pack.
side by side, still with the leaders. Everybody else quite far behind. As the sun sets here at Japan, there we go. There's the lights. The lighting has been fixed. Again, all you need to do is hit the start finish line. You don't even need to cross it. You can cross it if you want, but all you got to do is hit it. These guys are most definitely going to get there first.
Yeah, but the question is, who can hit it the best?
You guys got to slow down. Oh, Hype Blocks!
Oh, too far!
Way too far. All you got to do is just cross it.
Oh, bad
All right,
or worse for Hype
turn
Blocks.
around. Oh, Microsoft upside down. All you got to do, all your front has to do is just hit the start finish line. That's all that needs to happen. Oh, head-on collision with Hype Blocks in VQ60 and Hype Blocks Collect Society. I think that was Sword. And Groot with an absolutely massive lead on the field. He gets through the easiest. And a very unique looking society scheme. Got the flowers in the back. Got the skull on the side, 65. Nice one from Groot. And the rest of the pack is fairly spread out. Next closest car is Thunder and Now in second. And everybody else further behind.
All right, now this is when you can take a breather. You can try and strategize what you're going to do at the end of this race. You don't have to worry about turnaround or death. That's already over with.
Straight shot to the finish. Here's towards the back of the pack. Here's Careless Artist. Haven't seen too much of him this season. He was a new Como driver, but new Como got disbanded. Has found a home in Microsoft. And have a small wreck. Sword currently around. And we still have Groot with a fairly large lead. As we're going to approach the halfway point again with the Nyan Cat. And Groot will
Still
lead
with such a massive lead.
the halfway point again. They will catch him though. They're almost there.
Yeah, they're all on a train right now. They're going to catch him in a hurry.
The entire pack has draft, and things are about to start ramping up. I suspect this might be taking too long. It very well might. It very well might be taking just slightly too long. Not sure if we're going to get this in before Cup. But we're going to try. Our hard cutoff for Cup is 2:30 p.m. Eastern, so we will not race. We will not start a new race past 2:30 as Apple hits the
Horizon up
ramp
and over.
run, and he's going to go upside down. Groot loses the lead and gets hit by his teammate. Great save by
that
Groot.
was lucky. That was lucky right there. I thought he was going over.
Two drivers hit the ramp run, but somehow save it, and Groot finally does get wrecked, but again, another save. Verizon upside down. That's Dexterity. And our Poly doesn't hit the ramp right. Almost wrecks. Two drivers over the same ramp. That is very risky. Now it's Thunder and now for Society.
He's going for 2.
Here's Hype Blocks. Can Society's Thunder now get another win as we have a wreck behind? That's Poly and a Microsoft driver. A few more ramps left. Can Thunder now hold off the pack? Here comes a Microsoft driver. Does he have enough momentum? I don't think he does. He's not going to get there in time. Thunder now, second win of the day for Society. And himself. GX Pro second. Third, Apple. Fourth, Careless Artist. Fifth, Sword. Sixth, Hype Block. Seventh, VQ60. Eighth, Groot. And ninth, Dexterity. And our Poly will not get points. Along with Believable.
Society's got to be really happy with that. Judging by how chaotic today's been, getting 2 wins is spectacular for Society.
Back-to-back wins for Society. Well, it shouldn't be back-to-back wins. I'm not sure why that's marked in my. I think it was before. There we go. That should be fixed now. Now we're going back to the wonderful place known as Classic Hills. My favorite track.
You know, I gotta say, it is one of my favorite tracks as well, right behind Canal.
In this quad race, which will be Quad B, we will have Volvo Jr., Mercedes, Napa, and one Smirnoff car. Filing in very quickly. I already have 8 cars. About to have, looks like everybody's going to get in here in time. Let's get that ad break underway real quick. We'll be right back with BSBL Junior Series Dreamcatcher 500. But some of you will stick around. It's only some of you get ads, some of you don't. Mighty, would I be able to submit a pen from yesterday right now? Yeah, you could if you really wanted to. Up to you, however. Just make sure there's enough people, enough space in the server. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 in the server right now. Only one more spot left. We have 12 drivers. It will be a 13th here.
Yeah, when we had this the first quad race, it was at Japan. Now it's at Classic Hills, a lot more narrows, a lot more ramps, a lot more chance for a lot of accidents and chaos. So it's gonna be fun. I can't wait for this.
And will we actually have death? We haven't had death one time. It's either been safe or turn around.
Out of all the disasters, between death and turnaround, I definitely want death rather actually, because you don't have to worry about turnaround and maybe going too far, maybe flying off the map, then going back and forth again. So I'm surprised we haven't had death.
I believe we have all 13 drivers. We should be getting a countdown very shortly. And once again, to reiterate, Volvo Jr., Mercedes, Napa, and one Smirnoff car in this quad race. Make sure everybody actually is in their cars so we can count adequately. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see definitely 13 drivers. Just need to get in their cars. All right, any early predictions? Both Noel and the chat. Who do you think is going to win this race? Here's a good look at all the drivers. Here's TGI Slop, solid Volvo Junior driver. We got Dominic from Mercedes, Hockey Foot, Earnhardt.
I got my money on U-Draft, not to be confused with V-Draft. V-Draft is in the Cup Series. He's done a spectacular job. He's, I think, leading the points right now. So I think U-Draft, aka Prophecy, I think he's gonna get the win. I think he's got this.
I think we're going to have a very solid Napa finish. I'm not sure which driver, but we'll find out soon enough. Green flag. The second of 3 quad races for the Junior Series underway. A fully stacked field. 13 cars, the most this series has seen all season. Mercedes already flipping violently upside down and is still wrecking into other cars. All right, I'll try it too, Voki. Prophecy avoids the chaos. Smirnoff getting some huge airtime. Barrel rolling goes the Mercedes.
I think that Napa in the lead, I think he flipped when he was third, then flipped and passed 2 people in the process. That was insane.
Here is
That was crazy.
Here's Snooker Arc for Volvo Junior. Haven't seen her race too much this season. Actually, think she was Skoda before.
Oh, we got big wreck up the hill.
Yeah, we have how many cars? 5? 6 cars involved.
Jam.
G-Man, TGI Slop, Snooker Arc, IDK, another Volvo Junior, Traffic Jam, up Classic Hills, and Bucket was the Napa driver. Bucket just not having a good day. His 2 teammates are up front, however, Random and Durag. 6-car breakaway for the lead. Here comes Prophecy. And also Hockey Foot with a big run in the Bengals 41. Off the big hill. Durag, can you stay on the track? He does, but we'll lose the lead.
Almost goes over.
We still have 2 drivers that are stuck. Who are they? I think it is Snooker.
Oh, really stuck.
Snooker Arc, and 1 driver just got unstuck.
It's one of the Mercedes.
It is. It's G-Man, the owner of Mercedes. Here comes the wheel. Are you ready? Here we go. The wheel is off. What's going to happen? Is it going to be turn around again? It will be. Everybody needs to turn around once you pass the Nyan Cat. Everybody turn around once you pass the Nyan Cat.
Oh, we got a big wreck actually at the halfway.
Trying to see what's happening.
We had like 4 cars stopped in the halfway point.
You have to go all the way to the start. And this is going to be, I don't even know what's going on anymore. But here's G-Man, just about to hit halfway. Bucket gets into the 6. Drivers going up and down.
Over. One of his teammates just went over.
Who was it? Was it a Napa? I didn't even see it.
A Napa. A Napa just went over. Off the front bumper of his teammate.
A bad combination of drivers going forward and backwards. Dale Earnhardt Sr. looks to be the last one to go backward to hit the halfway point. And here is the leaders. SBTC got through pretty cleanly. Bloxy Boy, mid-pack. U-Draft, currently first. Prophecy gets through the cleanest. That was a very chaotic turnaround.
And just a bad day gets worse for Bucket. I mean, that is rough to not only knock out someone, but your own teammate of all people.
Ooh, U-Draft
does
not hit the ramp right.
Oh, gets a little help from Hockey Foot.
Loses the position to SBTC.
Oh, we got someone going forward and backward up there. Right at the front.
Oh, Durag hits in the Prophecy. Durag
I think
trying
we
to
did
go
an app that
straight,
went over.
not avoiding the drivers whatsoever. Hits them head on. Looks like he had the worst end of that. Here is Hockeyfoot in Prophecy. They are currently the leaders. They are going in the right direction. I believe it's the right direction. Hard to tell. No, it's still the wrong direction. They're just about to hit the start-finish line. Here it goes. You got to hit the checkers. You got to hit it. There you go. You're good. Now Hockeyfoot will turn around. Prophecy executed that better, however.
Yeah, Prophecy textbook. He hit it, flew backwards, landed straight, and drove off.
Oh, hits a glitch in the
Almost a
track.
front flip.
Almost flips it over. Oh, he tried to. They both went the
Oh.
same direction. Almost a horrible wreck. As drivers going forwards and backwards.
Oh, this is going to be awful.
Absolute craziness.
There's still
Hockeyfoot
about 5
barrel
drivers
rolling.
up ahead that are going backwards. This is going to be chaotic.
Great save. Now, can Hockeyfoot and Prophecy avoid the oncoming traffic? Literally.
Pick a lane, go left or right.
Looks like they avoided it pretty well. Prophecy makes it over, but Hockeyfoot doesn't. St. Wheezy going in the right direction.
Oh, I think we got a wreck up there.
There is wrecks everywhere. No, I can't even keep track of what is happening. All I know is Prophecy is first with a very commanding lead. As we still have drivers, a 5-car dead standstill. I'm even scared to know what penalties will be like after this.
Some of these drivers are still trying to make it to the line, Mighty.
Yeah, I still see drivers going backwards. Who is it? Most of the drivers actually are going backwards. Here's G-Man. Hits the start-finish line. Now you're good.
That was pretty good right there.
G-Man still has just hit it. There's one of, I think that's Earnhardt that has to hit it. Oh, Napa! He's going to fly.
Napa. Oh, that could have been worse right there.
Napa still has to hit it. There's Snooker Arc. There's a Mercedes. And Durag comes almost to a complete stop as he just flies uncontrollably off the ramp and finds himself in second. Okay, so it looks to be a 5-car battle for the win. Everybody else actually might be too far behind.
Oh, TGI slob with issues.
Currently
now he's stuck.
on the track. Gonna need to hit the unstuck button.
Yeah, but those guys at the front, that's the battle for the win right there. I don't think the other guys have a chance to catch up.
Yeah, I think it is. Only 5 drivers were able, actually 6 drivers were able to actually properly turn around and make it through. Who knew turning around half the field halfway through would cause this much chaos? I don't even know what people can penalize or what they plan to penalize.
Mighty, I'm so scared. I gotta race this later today. I almost don't want to. This is horrifying.
So we may have to cancel the solos number 3 race for today. It is a solos race, so it is possible that we can't cancel it because time is running out before the Cup Series has to start, which is going to be longer than this, and we will not start a Cup Series race once 2:30 hits. 2:30 is our cutoff. So if there's a Cup race and it happens to be 2:30 and we need to start one, we will not. We will not go forward with it. We'll either postpone it, or if it's a solos race, we'll just mark it off for another time. But it will be 6 drivers battling for the win. Let's hope the wheel is generous in Cup.
It won't. It won't vote.
It probably won't be. But I don't know if we're... I mean, 4 times... Again, it's only a 25% chance of this happening. But 4 out of the 6 times we've had turnaround.
Yeah, I think Sith Sob has some kind of agenda against the juniors, honestly. Because 4 turnarounds are outrageous.
I think so, too. I mean, I could add a specific rule for that, Raptor, but I feel like it's kind of common sense to see a driver coming head first into you and to go to the other side, or just pick a lane. Like, there's a little bit of just, like, driver common sense that has to fall into this. Because some drivers were absolutely not even trying. They were just in the middle of the lane, totally oblivious to what was going on.
Here we go. And after all this, we're coming to the end, Mighty.
This is the end. It's a 3-wide battle for the win. Durag, Bloxy Boy, and Hockeyfoot. Bloxy Boy trying to get a second win on the day, I believe, for Volvo Jr. Hockeyfoot, huge run from the Napa driver. Gets the other Napa driver in the wall. Hockeyfoot with the lead. God's account with a run, but not enough. It's going to be Hockeyfoot with Mercedes getting the win at a very chaotic Classic Hills race. God's account second, third Bloxy Boy, fourth Kane, fifth Dominic, and sixth is Prophecy. And can the other drivers finish and get points? Who is the next closest driver to get points? TGI Slop is one of them. But I think it's going to be Intimidator. Can he get seventh?
And despite all their troubles, Napa, second, fourth. Wow.
Able to salvage some points in this quad race, and it does not look like Intimidator will get to the line in time. So we will only have 6 finishers this race.
Wow. Have you ever?
No, I have never. Mercedes avoids the chaos and wins quad race number B, or letter quad race B. And we're going to Classic Hills again. So due to time constraints, we will not be doing solos number 3. I just like to say that to the chat and also staff particularly. I hope somebody is... Hope one of the staff is listening. We will not be doing solos number 3. We will have the normal amount of races for Junior Series. Quad race number B. Yeah, I know. I messed it up. I messed it up. No, we will do the wheel this race. I'm vetoing solos number 3. But we're keeping the wheel. We're keeping it true to the crazy format. But we will not be having solos number 3. Solos number 3 will be out the door. Which is kind of fine. I mean, like, the Junior Series has typically 7 races a day. It's going to be 7 today. They had an extra solos number 3 today, which would have been the 8th race. That's normally not what we do anyway. So it's not really going to be...
With the crazy format, adding way more time and adding an extra race, honestly, I think calling that 7 races today is the right choice.
Which is what we'll do. Not going to have enough time for the Cup Series. Ban me for...
9,999
you guys can blame the wheel. 4 out of 6 times, the 25% chance of turning around is hit.
Actually,
So,
I will say this, though. Don't blame the wheel. Blame Mighty. He made the wheel, so direct all your complaints towards the Mighty L, please.
hey, we all did this as a whole. The entire staff team decided on this. It just wasn't me.
You made the wheel, though.
If I had my way, you guys would be in much worse shape. Thank you for the kind words, Overwink. Final race of the day. Let me change the spectate. There we go. Final race of the day. In this race, the final quad race, which will be Squid Force, United Autosports, Skoda, and not 1 but 2 Smirnoff cars. Wally West and VQ60 are here. We have 3 Skodas, 3 Autosport, 3 Pigment.
I can say it right now, every one of these
4
drivers are
Autosport.
just hoping for a normal race. They
have-
don't want turnaround. They don't want death. I don't think they even want the disco lights. They just want it safe, just to sprint to the end.
So we have 3 Skoda drivers, 4 Autosport, 3 Pigment, and 2 Smirnoff. So we actually should have 14 drivers this race. So staff may have to leave. There may be one staff that does have to leave, but we'll see. We need 14 drivers this race. This is the only race with 14, just to how the odd and the even numbers line up. So 14, 15. Yes, one of you will need to leave if we have 14 drivers. So Shadow will have to leave. If that is the case, since we'll have 14. It's the only race like that. I needed to keep it even. Shadow is host. Well, Shadow is left. So Shadow has left. That'll make room for the 14th driver, which should be a Skoda. Now, if Skoda decides that they only have 3 drivers, then Shadow can join back. But we need confirmation from Skoda. Once
Well,
Skoda
that's
has
something you don't see too often. The quadruple 3 cars. Look at that.
3 cars. We have
You got four 3 cars.
We have Bar, we have Hack Too Much, UPNC, and Silly. And 3 Skoda. I heard that the Skoda is trying to join, but they're having issues. United
They are
looking
indeed
united.
united.
That's a good way. Yeah, I like that. Like that wordage. Still 50 of you guys watching. You've been entertained, I believe, this entire race. It's been between 50 and 60 of you have been watching all stream. Thanks so much for tuning in to the crazy format BSBL Junior Series Dreamcatcher 500. Should give another shout out to today's sponsors, Shadow and Ismail. Thanks so much for sponsoring this race today. It's a Dreamcatcher 500, and Dreamcatcher is a 7-member South Korean girl band, girl group under Dreamcatcher Company. The members are, I cannot pronounce all of their names properly, and if I would get close, I'd just embarrass myself, so there they are in the chat. Each of those members represents a nightmare or a fear. The group debuted in January 13, 2017 under Happy Face Entertainment with a single album, Nightmare. They have a unique sound to their music as it is heavily influenced by rock and metal. If you have encountered K-pop before but were not a fan of that pop sound, you might want to give Dreamcatcher a listen. Just postpone Cup so we can do Solos 3 as well. We will be canceling Solos number 3 for the Junior Series. And this will be the last race of the day for the Junior Series. Countdown is 12 seconds until we get underway with the final race of the day. And we are 13 drivers. Stacked field. Green flag. One last time.
Someone went early.
Someone did go early. That was the Junior Series
United
driver. VQ60, a very rough start. Let the chaos unfold. PM Raptor with the lead in the 67 Pigment Mobile. Second is a Skoda driver. So I'm sorry if your driver can't join. We do have a link channel in case they have issues. And the server did have room, so it wasn't full. We did make room for the server. I would suggest that whoever is trying to join, keep trying. Because, again, we could have a reset halfway through, which would change everything. Oh, Jedi must have flown over the map. He had a reset, and he is back in 13th. Pair of Skoda. Oh, one hits the ramp wrong. He goes upside down.
Oh, one goes under him.
And a 3-car stop going up the ramp. Nice avoidance from everybody. And it's a 2-car breakaway. UPNC and Monster Jam. United Autosports and Skoda. And we still have a big block up. 2 drivers.
Skoda's still trying to get up the ramp.
And we still have other cars that are stopped, it seems. 4 wide for third. Last Junior Series race of the day. Should have made turnaround chance low. Honestly, the turnaround chance and death have been the same for like the last 3 seasons. It just happened to get really unlucky. It's only a 25% chance. On average, we'd only have it twice per race. We had it 4 times in 6 races. So the chances are fine. It's just been unlucky. But let's see if we get it again one more time. What's going to happen? Will Saab have mercy on all of your souls? Nope. He's not going to. He's not going to have mercy at all. You're going to have to turn around again.
You have to be kidding me.
The 5th time.
Again?
The 5 out of the 7 times you've had to turn around. Unbelievable.
That is mind-blowing.
Turn around after you pass the Nyan Cat. 4 drivers have made it. Everybody's turning around now. This is where the chaos will probably ensue. 1 driver upside down. Another driver upside down.
Oh, he's hit again.
Oh, someone over the map! Someone has flown over the map.
And he didn't reach the Nyan Cat. He has to go back to the
I don't
halfway
think he
and
did
turn
reach the
around.
Nyan Cat. He did not reach the Nyan Cat. So he will
What a
have
disaster.
he will have to reach you have to turn around anyway.
Target.
Genius Puppy. One of the stronger Junior Series drivers this season. Flies over the map and has to go all the way back and turn around after hitting the Nyan Cat. Alright, now it's just absolute chaos. The wheel has not been kind.
Here we go. I got some of the forward approaching vehicles approaching the backwards driving vehicles.
This is true. I'm not even sure who to spectate.
Yeah, there's so much action everywhere. I don't know where to look.
This is probably a good view. Genius Puppy, you have to turn around. Well, actually, no. You have to go all the way to the Nyan Cat, then turn around, get back to the start, and then try to finish the race. More than likely, your race is over. Sorry to say that. Trying to find where the chaos is. Here's the leaders. Monster Jam and VD. Both Skoda drivers currently in the lead. I know it says they're 12th and 11th, or 11th and 10th. Maybe there's actually one driver. There might be actually one driver ahead of them. I think there is one. Just got to find them. Who is in the lead? Is it Monster Jam? I think it is. It is Monster Jam.
They're approaching the start finish line right here. Who can
Don't need the hit. You don't need to floor it. Just get to the there. There you go.
Oh, what? Oh, that's great. Oh, you almost had it.
That 3 car needs to hit the
going,
start
keep
finish
going.
line. There he goes. There he goes. Both Skodas off. Now they have to avoid oncoming traffic, and there's going to be a lot of it. Oh, doesn't
there we
avoid the
go.
45. They hit and they make contact and collide. Monster Jam fan currently in the lead.
Oh, he's going to hit him.
2 drivers did not turn around. Or if they have, they just went right through. Who are those drivers? There's also another driver that needs to turn around. Who is that?
Oh, I didn't think they got the memo. They just turned around just now.
A horrible mistake on their end.
That's a costly. They're not going to get points.
They
They're
are
not. Gonna
not.
finish.
They are not.
Same with Wally West. They're not going to get any points. This is gonna
VQ60
be-
just said they fell off the map. I don't know when that happened, but we may have just had another driver fly off. Mighty compensation. I forgot I was supposed to say Nyan Cat.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication and a mistake from the staff team.
Very chaotic ending to this race. As drivers are still trying to start. I don't even know who this is. We haven't even had this driver race yet. I think that was maybe the Skoda that was having problems.
Okay, we got some of the, I think that's Genius Puppy or Wally West that's approaching the field right now, backwards.
Should be able to avoid them fairly easily. It's just him, and he is one of the better Junior Series drivers. But let's go to the lead. Monster Jam fan with a very commanding lead, and if you look on the bottom of the screen, that is just nothing but chaos. Look at the drivers going forwards and backwards, and how spread out that is. You'll never see another BSBL race quite like that looks quite like that, where so many drivers are going forwards and backwards. Horrible wreck for Caden.
Hit the top right there.
UPNC currently 4th, and it may be only 4 drivers. 4 to 3 drivers only. Looks like they may only get points. Everybody else may miss out. I'm so curious of what you guys are going to think of this after the races are done.
I would not want to look in general chat after this race, Mighty. That's all I'll say.
So for the Cup Series, I might lower it to 20% for each one. That's what I'm probably going to do. In fact, I'll probably just do that now. I will make turnaround and death 20%. %. Okay, that's about as good as I can get. So it'll be an extra 3% less for each one. That's pretty much the best I can do. I will leave it like that for the Cup Series. Over the RNG ramp, 2 Skodas, a United Autosport, and I think another United Autosport. It wouldn't have worked either way, Voki. It was only one race that was like this. All the other ones were 13 or less. This is the only one with 14. First is Monster Jam. Second is Silly. And here comes the other Skoda. It's a 3-car race for the win. I'm not sure if the other, I believe it's the other United Autosports is going to catch up in time. So it looks like we're only going to have about 6 finishers. Here we go. Last race of the day for the Junior Series.
There's a lot less draft, so you have to choose these moves wisely.
Monster Jam trying to fend off his teammate, and Silly, which is the other United Autosports driver. United Autosports trying to time his run right. He's not going to have it. Here comes 3 wide for the lead. Photo finish. It is the Skoda. VD gets his 2nd win of the day. And Skoda will finish 1st and 3rd. UPNC gets 4th. 5th is going to go. They are still trying to finish. 5th is Blueprints. 6th is Raptor. And I do not believe we're going to have another finisher. So it'll just be the top 6.
Yeah, that was a great move by the Skoda driver. Just going up through the middle like that, barely edging out his other 2 opponents. That was quite a move right there.
But congratulations to Skoda and VD. And everybody else who has raced today has been nothing but chaos. I'm going to get ready for the Cup Series coming up. We'll have a definitive time for when that starts since we're already 7 minutes late. Thanks everybody for watching. Going to be just as crazy for the next race. Thanks for watching. See you in just a little bit for the Cup Series. Crazy format.